Hello, everybody, and welcome to the JKuma show. Hey, everybody. So today, this is episode number 1 of the JKuma show, my new podcast. On this podcast, I'm going to bring CC members, non-CC members. I'm going to bring everybody to talk about CC politics and stuff like that, whatever's going on in the club. We could even touch up on some things outside the club, but this is mainly a CC politics discussion, and, anybody is welcome to be on. So our first guest is, Landon. Right now, he is serving as the assistant to the co-owner, and, he is, just a person, so welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Sir. Thank you, Mr. Sir.
Okay, there we go.
Mr. AHOC.
Okay, so, the first thing I want to talk about, just yesterday, as of filming, we're filming, February 7th, 2026, so yesterday, Friday, you announced your run for owner, and then you dropped out 20 minutes later. Talk about that.
So, a individual named Sweet Cakes, known as All Guys' term, Sweet Trash.
Yeah, Sweet Trash. I agree.
Was trying to convince me to run for owner.
Yeah, true, I was there. I saw the whole thing.
Yes. And Sweet Trash, known as Sweet Cakes, after Finnegan dropped out, then I was going to run for owner. All Guy makes a diss track that tries to roast people for stuff that they didn't do. So he was going to roast me on that diss track. And a diss track, the diss track was going to make me as a bad influence to the club. So I decided to drop out because I don't want to be a part of the owner thing and all that, because it's going to be hard for me to my schedule. So then I dropped out, and then Sweet Trash doesn't know about it yet, but after this video, then they're going to find out.
Yeah, so that's going to be some hard news to tell Mr. Sheet Cakes. Yeah, Sheet Cakes. That's what we're going to call him. Or Sweet Trash. We can stick with that. So yeah, so are you going to run for anything at the CNC? Are you interested in any of that?
No.
Alright. So, I want to talk to you about, who you think should run for each position. I mean, what? No, we already know who's running, but, who do you support in each election? So, we're gonna go, each election, down. So we have owner, which is All Guy, unopposed. Do you support All Guy, or would you support anybody that's against All Guy and why?
I would going to support All Guy, but the only thing that he kind of needs to change up about, like, his personality stuff, is about money. Like Finnegan always said, that money isn't always the thing to support, but having under 4 million, like All Guy was saying earlier, he said code red, because he went under 4 million due to his bills of CCMB, which is the mobile station.
Yeah. Going under 4 million is not a code red, guys. That's ridiculous. It's stupid. Code red for going under 4 million. A code red for me is going under 50K. That's so much less than 4 million. And, that's just how, he operates, He thinks now that he's rich, if he's not rich, then that's bad. But, you're just gonna work for it again. It's not that big of a deal.
Yes.
Well, of course, money is good. It pays for things, and, it's just a driving route to everything, but even though that is the huge positive to money, it's just so complicated that people just, it's really good and it's really bad. So now for co-owner, it's me versus Mike. I did release my ad this morning for co-owner. Who who do you think you'd support co-owner? And of course, you don't have to say me if you're talking to me. You can say Mike or whatever, but who do you support?
I haven't seen Mike do anything in the
Yeah, me
club
too.
yet,
But
but
I said that in my ad. Like literally, he's done nothing. He didn't even know he was running until all guy reminded him. So that tells you he doesn't know what to do.
yeah,
It's just,
so
yeah, I don't know why he's
yeah.
running.
So yeah, no one knows why he's running, but if he was going to run, he would have already trying to make a ad. Kuma released his ad yesterday morning at like 8 a.m. 9 a.m.
That was
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
So, and yeah, but I would like vote JKuma because Mike
Yeah, I'm the best, guys.
doesn't
I'm the
understand.
best. Vote for me. I'm the best.
It's just Mike doesn't, I don't really think he understands how to work with this yet. And like all guys had so much experience how to run for stuff. JKuma does too. Tibbs, Bagel,
Me and
Zale, all
Ogai
of
are the
them.
perfect duo. If anybody breaks that perfect duo as Ogai owner, me co-owner, then the whole club goes straight to the ground. And that's happened in
Yeah.
the past, and we know that. That's why I'm running for co-owner, not owner or anything else. So that's why I'm running for co-owner. So we had that perfect duo. Now, this is probably going to get more interesting because we're going down to HOM and HOS. So for head of members, we have Zale, highly favored by everybody here, and versus Tibbs. You know, I see how someone could support Tibbs, but also, like, it doesn't make any sense at all since you have Zale running against him. So what do you think?
Yeah. Zale's like the most favorite person here. Everyone enjoys him. He's a cool guy. But yeah. Oh yeah, Zale always runs for stuff because he understands how it works.
Yeah, and I think Zale is a definite contender, actually, I'll bring this up later on. We're going to go to HOS now, head of security. This is probably the most interesting race at all. Do you agree? Do you agree this is interesting out of all of them? Have three people running. Hasn't happened in like a very long time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we have.
that's pretty weird.
So I'm going to break down the candidates for y'all. We have Bagel. He's like the clear favorite. He's experienced, and he was probably the best head of security ever. He's had it before. He actually cares about what the role is about and not other things. Jai's over here. He's a good person, but like Bagel running, Bagel's obviously better, and Jai's like, Jai's not even security focused. He's always talking about money, which is clear sign that he should be head of finance and not head of security. Um, and then also Ryder, he's like the person that like nobody knows about and honestly like he has no chance against these big two. But like I'm happy that he's running, but like Ryder's just he also has no security focus. In fact, I saw his speech. He's pre-recorded it. I was there. He did not mention security once, and he's running for head of security. So, Doug, what do you think about this race? What do you think?
It's pretty interesting how there's three people running. It's usually like two people run, but like this race is kind of crazy to think about, and you have to like watch out about who, like all the votes and all. But I
Yeah,
think Bagel might win. Like,
I
because
definitely
Bagel
think
has,
Bagel's going to win.
yeah,
I think he's the clear favorite here. He's like
yes.
dominating in all the polls. Like, if it was Jai versus Ryder, and that would be so much more competitive. But like, we have Bagel in the mix. He's the clear favorite, and then you have Jai and Ryder, who are like, Jai's, I think, a bit. I would honestly vote Jai rather than Ryder, but we're still like definitely closer together. And then there's a bigger gap between those two and Bagel, I think. So yeah, so we've heard from you about everything you're expecting to happen at the CNC. This perfectly lining up with all the polling, perfectly lining up with my ideas too. Who's gonna win? This is probably gonna be the only episode that comes out before the CNC happens, so just wanted to talk about that here. So now I wanted to bring up. I think I had this cool, pretty good idea earlier. Who do you think out of the people who have not been owner yet would be future contenders for owners? Me and Agai have been owners, besides me and Agai, who do you think has the most owner potential, like long into the future? Like we're talking a couple, like maybe even an entire year from now, if that's the case. Like who do you think could be a possible owner candidate?
Well, maybe we have a couple people like Zale, Jai, or Bagel that could possibly try to
Yeah,
run
I
against
think
All Guy.
within the next year, I think Zale and Bagel are gonna try. And I know they're probably not gonna run against Agai. I think they're definitely way too scared for that. But I think in August, when Agai's term limited, they're definitely gonna give it a try. I think. So could Jai.
Yeah.
So that's what I think is gonna happen. I also think. Trying to think of other people. Most other people are future co-owner, HOS material, not owner. I think owner is probably going to be reserved for the main five, the kind of members, for a very long time. Like definitely a couple years into the future until we get somebody that's not a main person into owner. So that's what I think is going to happen with that. So after all the people win their elections at the CNC, what do you think is going to happen in the club? Do you think it's just going to stay the same as it was? Do you think it's going to get going to grow significantly? Do you think everybody's going to leave? What do you think is going to happen?
If so if Bagel or someone gets owner and All Guy isn't.
No, like this CNC, February. What do you think is
Oh,
going to happen after the CNC with this new administration?
if if Mike would have won and JKuma lost, something might not go right with Mike's kind of decisions to All Guy. Something might
I
go
definitely agree
wrong.
with that. I think something would go wrong there. Mike would not talk to All Guy. I think Mike could has a chance of going inactive, and would be a bad co-owner, and this would not be good because it would give full control to All Guy and be able to do whatever he wants without co-owner approval because the co-owner is inactive and can't do anything. So that gives All Guy full control over everything if Mike is inactive as co-owner. So that's a huge risk of him getting involved. We need the co-owner to be a check roll for the owner. And that's exactly what I've always done, what All Guy's always done to me. So yeah, that's definitely a reason why I need to be in there, not Mike. I also think if if Ryder or gets into HOS or Tibbs into HOM, then something's going to slow down there too. They're not going to do anything. And by the way, not many people know this. Tibbs is already HOM. He won it in November. Is running for re-election. Like nobody knows that because he's done nothing. Same for Ryder. He's HOS right now. He's done nothing the entire term. So has Tibbs, which is ridiculous because like those are the main HR roles, and you're wasting it. So yeah, I just don't like when that happens, and I'm glad that we have Zale and Bagel clearly winning those other roles so that we can have the Fantastic Four team in there so that we can, get things going again. So, yeah, that's what I think. I honestly think the club is going to stay where it's at for a little bit, and I think around, I think it's literally a 50-50 whether it goes bigger or goes down for a bit. I think in this term, historically, activity has gone down this time of year, and then it takes back up over summer. I honestly think that's gonna happen. That's my prediction, and hopefully I'm right. Well, hopefully I'm wrong because we want activity to be good, but that could definitely happen. Definitely, I think it definitely happened last year too.
Sorry to interrupt, but Hawkeye and Zale and Jai are looking for us.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna take the camera away from the podcast room and we're gonna leave and I'm gonna find them. But I see their car stuff front. Or any of them in the basement. Okay, just keep looking at the basement. I'll try to find them.
They're spamming us $1.
Just don't tell them where we are. Just say like third story. Oh, Zale's. I see Zale and Johnny, but I don't see Hawkeye.
Let's cut this whole part out.
They're literally trying to heckle our podcast.
Literally, no, they're trying to
Yeah.
So this is let me read the chat. This is what Hawkeye said. We're Kuman. We must interrogate him. Oh, Kuma got poster now. And then and Hawkeye said interrogate him about his show. And then he's told he spammed you. And then Jai said Hawkeye said
Hawkeye's right outside the door.
Yeah.
Oh god. And Zoe's outside there too.
Well, I hear their cars, but I'm not in build mode because I can't.
Oh, and Hawkeye's got music. And Hawkeye's trapped because he has guests.
Yeah. Oh, they're unmarring your poster out front, it looks like. Chat.
Yeah. By the way, guys, if you haven't done so already, check out the new ad. Here's the poster for it. And let's go look at Hawkeye. Let's see that.
Also, we want to mention that the meetup times have been changed on Tuesdays. It's been changed to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so make sure to attend Tuesday at 7 p.m.
If you didn't know, I'm going to give the meetup times in CST and PST for y'all. And hopefully this can help me as a reminder, if you're even watching here, Mondays are 5 p.m. CST, 3 p.m. PST. Tuesdays, 7 CST, 5 PST. Wednesdays are 5 CST, 3 PST. Thursdays are 7 CST, 5 PST. Fridays and Saturdays are 8 p.m. CST and 6 p.m. PST. So that's it for y'all. Yeah, it definitely will.
I think All Guy's calling you. I think All Guy's gonna call you.
I'm on D&D. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go join All Guy. Hello there, Mr. All Guy. Hi, how you doing? Hey, how y'all doing? What's good, Mr. All Guy? Bye. I'll go see Mr. Duck right now. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye, Mr. All Guy. Okay, I just screamed at him, so
What did he say? Did he say anything? Did he talk?
Well, after that funny interruption, today there's an interaction between you and some other people. Talk about that.
So, there was an event today at Riverside Auto Dealership that is owned by Zale. There is a building in the back they built, and you can use shift lock to look in between the rooms to see what could possibly be in there. All I saw was the poster, like those blind things that you can, like if you're going to reveal something on a stage. That's all I could see. And then I kept moving around the building just to see what was there, and I just saw cars thinking, oh, it's just like a little garage. And then when All Guy was in the game with Jai and Zale, all them, I was just standing right by the building, and I'm being screamed at, by Auguy and Jai to tell me to leave the property because it's like they think I'm gonna enter the thing, and I'm like, no, I'm
That's
not.
ridiculous. You're just standing there and they're screaming at you? That's
Yeah.
stupid.
And then Auguy ordered Zale to block me from the plot and then remove my perms. So they did that, and I just told them, oh, well, I'm just gonna leave since you want to be rude like that. So I did. And then I get a message from this group chat saying that all guys said, oh, well, you can't attend, that their invitation to the event was canceled. And all guys said, not my decision. So it must have been that all guy told Zale that, and then Zale saying, oh, well, we should just do that, and then all guys just covering it up. And then a whole
I
fight
definitely
broke
think that could
out.
be a possibility. Yeah, I definitely think you could do that. And
And then, wait, and all guy blocked me from the neighborhood too. So he did a major kind of thing for
if I
owner,
were
and
you,
owner shouldn't do
I would
that.
go to the Cookie Club Discord server and fill out a court's request because that is stupid.
Yeah,
You
but I would
sue
lose.
our
I would
guy, talk
lose.
to a lawyer, sue our guy, get our guy to get fined, ruin his perfect court image. You know, you're just standing on the plot. That's it. And he's
Yeah.
screaming at you, blocking you. And multiple people are doing that. It's just ridiculous. Sue all of them, all three of them. You should. Yeah, I think so. So, guys, after that, we're going to wrap up things here. Thank you for watching episode 1, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, guys.